Objection.
There are many legitimate governmental interests that might lead us to regulate taxicabs, and probably safety is chief among them. So inspecting taxicabs, the vehicles, to be sure that they're safe, that makes sense. It also makes sense to ensure that the drivers are licensed, have a good driving record. Makes good sense that we make sure there's liability insurance in place. What doesn't make sense is for government to determine how many taxicabs there are. And this is a trap that governments have fallen into all around the United States. In Milwaukee, for the last 20 years, it's been capped and limited. This bill is not the way to go about remedying the problems in Milwaukee. It's anti-competitive. Medallion systems around the United States tend to lead to scarcity of taxis, and it increases costs. For example, I'll refer to in Boston. The director of licensing for the Boston Police Department and the chief taxi regulator for the city of Boston says, quote, the delivery of taxi service to the public is not best served by a medallion system, unquote. If you care about transportation for people that are poor and don't have a vehicle, you want taxis to be readily available and inexpensive. And it makes no sense to limit the supply through artificial means, anti-competitive regulations that do just that. Again, I'd quote from Edward Rogoff, a business professor at Baruch College in New York, longtime observer of the taxicab industry. He says medallions are a pox. Quote, there's absolutely no economic justification for a license like that. And even our own Journal Sentinel says, let the market work, lift the caps in Milwaukee, let the market decide. I'd urge you to vote no on this bill.